In today's news, another delay to no confidence motion, farewell to Mrs. MURIEL HAMM, local icon. FIA, BVI, and JFSC signed key MOU. BVI Business Companies Bill approved. VI marks 75 years since March. Rotary District Governor visits. 2025 jurors list published. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Attention Anegada residents! Attention Anegada residents! CCT is coming to you! That's right! CCT will be visiting Anegada every third Wednesday of the month. Need to pay your bill? Sign up for a new service? Or have a customer service concern? CCT has got you covered! No need to leave the island. CCT is here to make staying connected easier than ever. Mark your calendars for every third Wednesday starting October 16th and visit us for all your CCT service needs. For more information, call us at 444-4444 or follow us on any of our social media pages. See you soon, Anegada!
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Life is unpredictable, and when a storm is coming, having a plan can make all the difference.
We need a plan in case of a hurricane. Everyone, let's work together on this.
This is where we go in case if we need to evacuate. This is safe away from flood zones.
I will use this room as our secure space if we have to stay here.
Don't forget to save our local contacts and also our off-island contacts.
Right, and we need to have a plan for our pets too. They can't go to shelters, so we need a safe place for them.
In case we get separated, we should have a meeting spot. How about the community center?
That's good, and we can leave a note there too.
I feel safe knowing we have a plan.
With a plan, you're not just preparing for the worst, you're taking control of the situation. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Thursday, October 31st, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Thursday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. The British Virgin Islands House of Assembly witnessed a surprise turn of events on Wednesday night as Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley's administration staged a walkout, effectively postponing a scheduled vote of no confidence motion brought forward by the opposition. The move left the House without a quorum, delaying the vote until November 11th. The walkout occurred following a session in which the government passed a resolution to form a new committee on standards. The resolution presented by the Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai Reimer, was debated solely by Premier Wheatley before it passed. Following a recess that lasted 15 minutes, the government side of the House was notably empty when opposition leader Ronnie W. Skelton began delivering the no-confidence motion. He was interrupted by Minister Reimer, who had re-entered the House, informing Speaker Honorable Corrine George Mascott that the quorum was not met, since only 6 members were present, just shy of the 7 required for a quorum. The absence of government members as well as opposition legislator, the Honorable Marlon A. Penn, who was not in attendance for the day's proceedings, led Speaker George Mascott to adjourn the matter until the next sitting.
Let me take account of how many members are present to see whether or not we've met the quorum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members present. Given that we do not have a quorum of 7 members present, I have no other choice but to adjourn this House. This House is therefore adjourned until the 11th day of November 2024.
The no-confidence motion criticizes Premier Wheatley's leadership since his administration was established in April of 2023, citing that the opposition describes as an economic downturn and declining quality of life for Virgin Islanders. The motion also calls for a perceived lack of public confidence in the Premier's governance attributing it to what the opposition considers several missteps and failures. This adjournment now sets the stage for the November 11th session, where the government and opposition are likely to debate the motion amidst heightened political tension within the territory. The family of stalwart 6th District businesswoman and restaurant owner Mrs. MURIEL HAMM, in an official statement, announced the passing of the family matriarch today, October 31st, 2024. Ms. HAMM, as she was affectionately known, passed away at her home. She was well known for her contributions in the restaurant industry. In 2023, in a public announcement that came as a surprise to long-standing customers, the legendary local restaurant Stonehaven, owned and operated by Ms. HAMM and her family, located in Port Purcell, announced its permanent closure. The announcement was made on the restaurant's Facebook page, stating, and I quote, "We regret to inform you that Stonehaven Restaurant has permanently closed its doors. This decision has not been an easy one, but due to the unforeseen circumstances, we have had to make this difficult choice." The owners and management, of course, explained further that it was for the matriarch to take some well-needed rest. The owners, management, and staff of CCT, BVI Cable TV, and Tweet 4 Media express our sincere condolences to the family of the late Mrs. MURIEL HAMM. The Financial Investigation Agency of the British Virgin Islands has announced the recent signing of a Memorandum of Understanding with the Jersey Financial Services Commission on October 25th. The authorities entered the agreement to provide a formal basis for consultation, cooperation, and exchange of information to achieve effective regulatory and supervisory functions under the relevant laws, regulations, as well as rules of their respective jurisdictions. This very significant agreement underscores the commitment of both jurisdictions to combating financial crimes, as well as enhancing the integrity of their financial systems by facilitating the exchange of critical information and intelligence. The FIA, BVI, and JFSC aim to improve, they say, the detection, prevention, and investigation of money laundering, terrorist financing, and proliferation financing. Director of the BVI, Mr. Errol George, stated, and I quote, "The signing of this MOU establishes a framework to facilitate the exchange of information between FIA, BVI, and JFSC to enforce compliance with laws, regulations, as well as rules relating to the functions and duties of the authorities in our respective jurisdictions." And he said, "I am indeed pleased about the progress that we continue to make in the territory to combat financial crimes." The authorities, by request, will share relevant information, including corporate structure, administration, quality of organization and systems, quality of management, and any other information that may be relevant to the adequate supervision of the designated financial businesses and professions sector. Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon?
I
could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are a scam. She used to be for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and a pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. Y tú, vida ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Parks Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Just give me my service. Yeah.
Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The government of the Virgin Islands has passed a legislative amendment granting the Financial Services Commission authority to extend the deadline for companies to submit their annual financial returns by up to 9 months. The amendment, the BVI Business Companies Bill 2024, was approved on Tuesday, October 29th in response to reports that approximately some 25 to 30% of businesses fail to meet this requirement, despite it being legally mandated. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natayo D. Wheatley, who introduced the bill, underscored the importance of the amendment, highlighting it as a step toward improving transparency and accountability in the territory's financial services sector. He noted that the extension provides necessary leeway for companies grappling with regulatory challenges.
This flexibility is essential given the volume of companies registered and the practical challenges associated with enforcing immediate compliance. Madam Speaker, this pragmatic approach will reduce the need for costly and time-consuming enforcement actions while still ensuring that companies meet their legal obligations. The Commission recognizes the need to balance effective regulation with the practical realities of the financial services industry. Members will appreciate that such extensions are not a form of leniency, but rather a necessary step to facilitate compliance with maintaining the integrity of our business environment. Furthermore, this approach provides locally owned companies with much needed flexibility to comply with the requirements without facing immediate punitive measures. Madam Speaker, it is important to emphasize that the requirement for annual financial returns is not merely a domestic measure, but stems from our commitment to international standards.
The bill raised some concerns among lawmakers, with opposition leader the Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton voicing his apprehension over the amendment's impact on smaller businesses, warning that non-compliance could result in local companies forfeiting assets to the Crown.
The little trucking company up the road, if their financials are not in, they can't get a good standing, and 9 months up, they're going to be stricken from the financial services register. That's what this thing is saying, simple English. Madam Speaker, you notice I don't really, yes, do this to the international businesses, and they don't have a problem with it. But your local businesses that we are here to protect, and this cannot protect them. You know, it says clearly, and when you struck a company, one of the local companies, all the assets in that company goes to the Crown. All of it. All of it goes to the Crown. And to get it back, you have to go, like you guys do in Cabinet, I'm sure you've been doing it, to give it back to them.
Deputy Premier, the Honorable Julian Fraser, RA, expressed reluctant support for the bill, citing the territory's commitment to meeting financial obligations while warning of potential negative impacts on small businesses. Reflecting on the growth journey of many BVI businesses, Deputy Premier Fraser expressed concern that overly stringent regulations could jeopardize the survival of local enterprises.
Those little people who grow into giants will no longer exist on the path that we are heading. And the people out on the street, both the cruel and the ignorant, are going to be the ones to suffer when my voice is no longer in this house and those businesses disappear. When the leader of the opposition voice is not in this house any longer and those people disappear. That's where they're heading. There are no two ways about it. I would like for the Premier to come back here, the Minister for Financial Services, whoever that may be, to come back here every year and tell us how many businesses were struck from the record, from the register. And I mean local businesses.
Meanwhile, former Minister for Financial Services, Labor and Trade, the Honorable Lorna Smith OBE, advocated for the amendment, highlighting the need for compliance with international standards as essential to the success of both financial services and local businesses. Smith emphasized that ensuring alignment with international compliance is key to the longevity and reputation of BVI companies.
It was in 2017 when the hurricane struck that the regulator used at the time it was Robert Mathavius, and his team used their resources, their academic resources, to make sure that the industry stayed intact and that it continued to put bread on our tables, send our children to school, and so on. Madam Speaker, I firmly believe in the regulator again coming up with an amendment that will help all of us, including the local companies.
As the territory moves forward with these adjustments, the amendment offers a compromise, strengthening regulatory adherence, while giving businesses, of course, time to adapt without immediate penalties. Premier of the Virgin Islands, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, is inviting the public to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the historic Great March of 1949 in a ceremonial march on Sunday, November 24th. Premier Wheatley said the march was a defining moment in the Virgin Islands' pursuit of democracy and representation. He said, and I quote, "As we reflect on the Great March of 1949, we pay homage to the indomitable spirit of our forefathers. The ceremonial march will commence at 3 p.m. at the bandstand and proceed to the Sir Oliver George's Plaza in Rotown, where a celebratory concert will follow. The ceremonial march will seek to engage some 1,500 marchers, representing each person who participated in the Great March of 1949. The Premier is encouraging all residents of the Virgin Islands community to join in this significant occasion to be held under the theme, A March, a Movement, a Milestone. On Thursday, 24th November 1949, approximately 1,500 courageous Virgin Islanders led by Anegadian Theodore Faulkner, Isaac Glani Fonseca, and Carlton de Castro convened a powerful and peaceful demonstration of unity. The Great March culminated with the presentation of a petition outlining demands to improve the conditions within the Virgin Islands to Commissioner J.A.C. Cruikshank. This mass demonstration proved to be a catalyst for political advancement within the territory, resulting in significant political and constitutional development of the Virgin Islands. Their actions laid the groundwork for the restoration of the Legislative Council in 1950, empowering the people of the Virgin Islands to exercise their right to vote and select representatives dedicated to serving their interests. Up next, we have much more. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
CCT Internet just got better. The best plan of service for any weather. We got fire. That's fiber. With lots of speed, starts at $119 and has free IPTV. If you want to go home and start to stream, you should probably get Go Fast LTE. What school? Right now it's back to school. So when you sign up, we've got something for you. Sign up for Fire or Go Fast LTE. And you, my friend, get a tablet for free. I said sign up for Fire or Go Fast LTE. And you, my friend, get a tablet for free. It's back to school time with CCT. Offer valid while supplies last. CCT, Life Unlimited.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you all for sticking with us. Moving right along, District Governor Mrs. Dominique Brazen of Haiti is presently in the Virgin Islands on an official visit to the Rotary clubs in the British Virgin Islands. Prior to her arriving, she visited a number of other jurisdictions and shared what her experience has been like thus far.
Very busy and delightful. Okay. So those are the two words that can summarize all the visits that I've been having in Saint Martin, Turks and Caicos, Jamaica. We took a very long time. There was 2 weeks, and it has just been very enriching to be with all those Rotarians, to see all the projects, to visit the projects. And the way that they have been welcoming me, the parties, it is just extraordinary to visit all this rich culture that we have in Rotary of District 7020. We take Rotary very seriously, and we can see the profile in all the clubs I have visited.
Her primary focus as District Governor of Rotary has been peace and conflict resolution. She spoke about why peace means so much to her.
I must tell you that, first of all, my team came from Haiti. Haiti is having some security problems with some armed teams. I hate to call them gangs. With some, so they have been mostly outside in the outskirts of Port-au-Prince. When you exit, they are really blocking the exits of Port-au-Prince. We are able to live in our capital, but it is still kind of dangerous. Of so, yes, so it is something that is not very easy to talk about, because Haiti is the first Black republic, and we want it to stay one of the leaders, one of the countries that was able to help many others to free themselves from slavery. So it is a powerful country, and we want it to remain as such.
DG Dominique spoke about the era of violence that is plaguing a number of countries and what Rotary can do to assist.
I would say that even around the world, we are having wars. Let's look at Ukraine. Let's look at Palestine, Israel, and it's just popping out. And it's just an era of violence, and we want to erase it. And even in the islands, I've been hearing about gangs also. I've been hearing about school bullying. So all these make us focus. We need to focus because we are people of the heart, and we are one force to be reckoned with, and that can be very helpful in our communities. And I just hope that everybody gather around this theme. Everybody plant peace poles that is just, they are just symbols of what we need to perspire. And I'm very happy that you asked that question, because peace is really the subject that we should have this year.
Additionally, she also encouraged community members to do their part.
Well, I have been, for instance, in St. Martin, in the juvenile centers, is that how they say it? Correct. And I even cried. These were fascinating young men that got in trouble. And we asked them what is the person that they look forward to, look toward to. And most of them were their mothers, their grandfathers, their fathers. And so that means that they are still attached to their family, even though they are in trouble, and they want to get out of it. They want to come back to that family. So I think we all have these young people that are in trouble and that are asking us our support. And that is one of the first things that I think we should be looking at. Young ones that want to be entrepreneurs, people, kids that are out of jail and do not know what to do because the doors are closed for them. So this is what us, Rotarians, could be doing, and so much more that I don't know and that their communities need.
For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platforms. The High Court of the Virgin Islands has published its annual jury list, kicking off the process of revising and finalizing the pool of eligible jurors for 2025. The list will be revised on November 6th and 7th, 2024 from 9 a.m. This takes place at the court's location on the 4th floor of the Sakau building and is a chance to review and update the list as deemed appropriate. The registrar may make changes to the list as he or she thinks fit, either by adding or striking out names, or otherwise, the court announcement stated. Any additional, whether included or excluded from the initial list, maintains the right to appear personally or through legal representation to claim qualification or ineligibility to serve as a juror during the revision period. Those unable to attend in person can submit written notice to the registrar outlining their claim, supported by evidence as required, prompting an inquiry into the specific circumstances. The registrar will then, as far as he or she sees reasonably can, inquire into the claim, the court stated, regarding the evaluation of submitted evidence. Subject to the right of the appeal under Section 13 of the applicable law, the registrar's final decision on revising the jury list will be considered conclusive. All persons remaining on the finalized list after the registrar's revision will be qualified and obligated to serve as jurors throughout 2025 if summoned, unless specifically exempted due to illness or unavoidable circumstances. Now, the annual jury list revision process ensures a qualified, updated pool of Virgin Islanders is available for potential jury duty, a critical component to the territory's judicial system, as well as the administration of justice. And that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, as well as on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, Facebook at 284media, and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Happy Thursday. Goodbye.